A few weeks ago, I met somebody in the game who had built a boat similar to this one. Now, I thought it was so cool because they found a good use for wedge blocks. How cool is that? The tip is all wedged. Anyway, I really liked it, and I had to build one for myself, so I did. And it's really neat. It performs very well, it's very lightweight, it looks cool, it's actually boat-shaped, which is just shocking for me, I know. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and run this thing the rest of the way to the treasure, and then skip forward a few weeks, as you can tell by my gold value, because you guys really don't care about all the rest of the junk I said in that little video I just did. So, here's this other boat. It's gold, and it looks like a boat. It looks like a boat that way too. Of course, it's actually a vehicle, and it has protection blocks out in front, and it has thrusters and jets and all that good stuff, because that's just who I am. Oh, look at that. I have to fly because there's exploding stuff. Alright, so I got another boat to show you. Check this one out. I guess I'm on a little bit of a boat kick because, hey, there's another one that kind of looks like a boat. Of course, you know, these motors here are fake. They're not actually turning, and they do, angle, of course, with the wheels, but, they're not actually active. They're just there for pretty because, it looks good with the boat motors on there. Alright, I got another one to show you. Check this one out. And of course, no boat collection is quite complete in Build a Boat for Treasure without the classic thumbnail boat. I tried. I think I got close. I have a feeling that the original one is, in the thumbnail, is actually just like 2 studs wider than this one. But, this one's good enough. It along with those other 3 that I showed you, have gotten me hundreds of thousands in gold. And this is how they do it. I just run to the treasure over and over again. You can probably hear my keyboard thrashing right there as I struggle to control that thing. Sometimes I'm paying attention and it goes well, and sometimes it's a little chaotic like that one was. Okay, time to show you all about them. Here is the full picture on that one. I call this one Little Wooden, and it's supposed to look like a boat, but of course it's a car. And I think I've got the bottom of this thing turned collision off right there. That way I can hop over smaller things. Some of these blocks up front too, some of these little pieces like this are collision off, just so I can jump over things like that, like the tide stage, where the tide goes out and you hit that little bump at the end as the tide's starting to go out. If you have something on front here that's going to get locked up, that's no good. You kind of want the wheels to hit first. Alright, well, there's that one. Check out the next one. There we go. That is the little gold boat. You can barely even see what it is in there, but it's in there. Of course, it's got all the protection blocks, the counterweight, jets, thrusters, all the stuff that I do. Outside or front wheels are on the inside, back wheels on the outside, all the way around. The front wheels on the back here are flipped upside down, so you can steer it even with a touchscreen if I didn't have a pilot seat in there. Okay, next. I call this one Dinghy, just because it looks kind of like one of those little raft boats that are like a thing stuck on the side of the ship or whatever. Yeah, okay, that didn't make any sense at all. Just go with it there. That was supposed to make sense. It totally made sense in my head. So, a little different. It's only got these wheels. They're not doubled up. Just use those candy cane front wheels all around. And, of course, all the other bells and whistles. This piece up here, this piece of plastic, just collision off, just for a little extra incoming projectile protection. And it's something to hold these jets, too. So, every once in a while I do that kind of thing. I don't know. It's hit or miss. This piece up here is important, of course. That's the anti-tip piece. If I flip upside down, that's the one that actually hits. It's got collision on. You can see there's no support underneath it because it's all supported on the edges. Alright, whatever. Skip to the next one. This one's kind of cool because it has 16 wheels on it. There we go. Check all those babies out. It's got a gold plate inside of it here, and that supports all the wheels. Make sure nothing falls apart. Of course, my seat sits right there, and I believe there's probably a gold bar coming up from the counterweight on the bottom there, and that makes sure that my seat's well attached to the rest of the vehicle. And it's got a few of these king chairs in here. That's for guests to sit in, and lots of people have ridden in this thing already. So yeah, if you're one of them, there you go. Now you can see all the rest of it. I oftentimes will reveal this stuff as I'm going down the river, most of the time when I get into like the lighthouse stage. But if you've been the recipient of a ride and ended up seeing something like that, there you go. Now you've seen the rest of it. All right. Well, that's it for today, and I will see you guys some other time. Have a good one. See you in the game. Bye-bye.